How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I am talking to you today about another biopharma penny stock. And this one has been getting about as much coverage as BNGO and as CHEK, as much as more than CELZ, three stocks that we saw dramatic rises in. And, BNGO went up to $6.25. We're up, I think, around 400% in less than a week. CELZ, we went up 50%, sold it off. CHEK, we're up 85% or so because we bought before the market closed. In this company, I've been getting a lot of people talking about it all day in my live streams, in my Discord. A couple people that are in my Discord who I would shout out, but they don't have YouTube channels or anything like that. They have been talking about the stock a lot, and a lot of people give them a lot of weight to what they say because they have been picking out a lot of stocks early on, buying into some of these even before I did. And this is the fourth company today. It is highly risky, like all these companies are. We're talking about really low market cap stocks, really volatile companies, and this one was up, I believe, over 100% today, and it moved up after market hours. A lot of people, though, are still thinking it will move up tomorrow because it's barely over $1. The price target from analysts is $5 a share right now. So this could be the next one that we buy. Now, I will tell you about what I'm going to do with it. I am just going to say up front, I'm not going to edit this because this is my 8th video of the day or something like that, but I like how we're doing this, and a lot of people have seemed to like this, where I'm giving you guys the information I have up front. I fully believe there's a lot more to learn about this company, especially this one, because this one's hard to find information on. A lot of it's just rumors right now, but I would definitely do your own research because I am not doing enough research to have you have an informed decision. I'm not personally investing in this one yet. Now, by the market open, maybe I will, but it is an interesting one, and I could definitely see it moving up. Now, of course, like I said, do your research. If you guys want to know kind of what's happening in our stock market group before you hear me or see me on YouTube, you can definitely check out the link down below to Patreon. A lot of us have been making really good gains in that. We're growing like crazy too. I think we had 300 people join just today. So if you guys want to check that out, you can definitely check it out down there. If you guys want the 4 free stocks through WeBull, they are offering this for a little bit longer. You can get 4 free stocks up to $3,700 if you deposit $100, and it does help out the channel, so I appreciate that. And the last thing, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button. Again, this is my 8th video of the day. It's 11:30 p.m. my time. I still have messages to get back to people on, so definitely hit that like button and the subscribe button if you guys don't mind. This is going to be an interesting one. So JAGX is the company, and it moved up 118% and then 14% after hours. Now it's about $1 or $2 stock now. It moved from 87 cents all the way up to $2 today, and I fully believe this could fall down 60% tomorrow. With any of these, you have to be willing to risk your initial investment and be willing to lose it all because they are highly risky. And honestly, just by the law of numbers, it would make sense that one of these 4 go down because, I mean, we've done so well in them in the past. I could see one of these falling down, but I like the look of what's happening right now, and I'll tell you why. If you don't know what this company is, it's a commercial stage pharmaceutical company focused on developing novel, plant-based, non-opioid, and sustainably derived prescription medicines for people with animals with GI distress, specifically chronic debilitating diarrhea. So say all that up 5 times really quickly. But they are focusing on this medicine. They have Mytesi, which is a product approved by the US FDA for symptom relief of non-infectious diarrheas in adults with HIV and AIDS. Now, this is not the only thing that they're working on. They are working on a couple different things. They have said that they are looking to branch out. So this is their expansion. They're looking at cancer therapy related diarrhea, congenital diarrhea disorders, and short bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, and supportive care, irritable bowel syndrome, and some other things too. So they have a lot of things that they're trying to branch into, a lot of potential catalysts. And like I said, analysts are thinking that this is a buy. They say it's a strong buy, even though it's up pretty significantly. They have a price target of 5. Now, I don't know how many analysts are looking at this right now. Probably not many because it is a small market cap stock. But there's some speculation at this point, and this is the part where I need to do more research because I want to bring you what I'm hearing, but I need to do more research on this information to determine how important this is and how likely this is. So this is on Access Wire. It says, as announced last week, Jaguar completed a roadshow with Swiss Growth Forum, a sponsor of the European Special Purpose Acquisition Company Post-Pandemic Recovery Equity. What's happening here is that Napo EU is a subsidiary of this company, of Jaguar Health, and they're focusing on the development of a product for diarrhea related to long hauler post-pandemic recovery patient syndrome. So I have to be careful of what I say here because YouTube will demonetize me depending on what I say. But they are looking at potentially having a medicine to help with some of the effects and syndromes of long hauler. Now, if you don't know what long hauler is, it's essentially these patients have such a traumatic event that their syndromes last for a long time. I think I had something very similar to what has been happening this year towards the end of last year. Now, whether you believe that or not, I had coughing. I had fatigue for months. And I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I own a personal training company, and I would consider myself very healthy, and I had some of these. So I can only imagine what people that are unhealthy or maybe have other chronic conditions would have going on. So I can understand why they would want to do this. Now, from what we see here, the SPAC looks like it's very focused on recovery from the pandemic. Now, what they're saying is that this part of their company, of Napo EU, the part of Jaguar, might be the target of this SPAC, which is targeting an investment between 20 and 50 million euros. So this might be what all the news is about, because this came pretty recently. This was last week. So I don't know exactly why it's pushing up now. Maybe it's just because of other pharmaceuticals being pushed up and people are thinking that this might be the next BNGO or the next CHEK. We're not sure exactly, but it does present an interesting catalyst moving forward. So I would take that into account. Now, I don't know if this will actually happen, but it is something interesting to look at. Again, I have more research to complete, but just based on volume of people talking about this over the last few days, it makes sense because it did move up so quickly. But these three companies, JAG, CHEK, and BNGO, by far have gotten the most amount of attention from my subscribers and my Patreon members. There's just been an insane amount of volume about these companies, and I think it could jump up. It could gap up on market open. Now, again, a lot of potential catalysts moving forward, and we saw even with something like CHEK, which went up drastically before the market opened. I mean, yesterday it was around 50 cents or something like that. So you can see here 46 cents. It went up 54 cents on market open, but even after that, it still went up 103%, and that's during the market hours, and then it went up more after that. So I would take that into account. It doesn't necessarily mean that the stock's going down if it comes up and jumps up at market open, but I would definitely put this one on your radar. Definitely be on the lookout for it. It's hard to get information on right now, I'll be honest. That's why I haven't really invested myself in this, just because there isn't a ton of information. Now, if you do want to get in on the Discord, again, there's a link down to Patreon. The Patreon links to the Discord. You can definitely check that out. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to check out WeBull, also there's a link down below to that. I really appreciate that. Gets you some free money. And you can trade after the market closes, which is really nice too on companies like this that you might see after work or, towards the end of the day, and you're able to buy into that. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hitting the like button and subscribe. And if you want to see the video I did earlier today about a pretty big company actually that's just getting some news now and has very low downside, definitely check out this video here. And if you want to see the video about ARK Invest buying a company, a new company, it's right down here. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in one of these videos. Bye.